Test 1 2 1 2. Testing audio, making sure we're sounding pretty good. And it sounds pretty good to me. Let's get on over to big head mode. Hey, there we are. So, tonight, I have had my eye on the new Kaito Planeswalker, and I've been wanting to build a deck around him for a little bit. But tonight, we're actually going to take that time and make it happen. So, what we're going to do is we're going to turn things into ninjas because there aren't enough good ninjas in standard to make this deck work on its own. So let's head on over to the client and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is what we're going to do. This is going to be a Dimir deck, obviously, because Kaito is blue and black. And his whole thing is he is the only planeswalker with ninjutsu. His ninjutsu cost of 3. And it says during your turn, as long as Kaito has 1 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 3/4 ninja creature and has hexproof. So on your turn, he's a creature with hexproof, so he can't be targeted or anything like that. He can still be sacrificed, but he can't be targeted. But on your opponent's turn, he stops being a creature. So he's a very dodgy guy. I kind of like him. And his abilities are +1, you get an emblem. With ninjas you control, get +1/+1. 0 is Surveil 2, then draw a card for each opponent who lost life this turn. And his -2 is tap target creature, put 2 stun counters on him. So, how are we going to make Kaito into a competitive deck? Well, here's the thing: is there aren't enough ninjas in standard. If we were to just do a format legal search for the term ninja, let's see what comes up. 5 cards. And 2 of them aren't good at all. So you have the Saiba Cryptomancer. It's a flash with backup 1 and hexproof. And you have Invasion of Kamigawa, which is a battle that becomes a creature later on. And then you have Nashi, which seems kind of interesting. I might want to try him out. He does have Menace, which is good. And then you have Satoru the Infiltrator, which is not really for this style of deck. It's like, yeah, he's a ninja, but he's more for like a plot deck. So what we're going to have to do in order to get around this little restriction is we're going to play Leyline of Transformation. If Leyline of Transformation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. As Leyline of Transformation enters, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. So pretty much everything that you are going to cast through the course of the game will also be a ninja in addition to their other types. And another card we're going to be playing with is Roaming Throne. Roaming Throne is a 4/4 artifact creature for 4 mana with Ward 2, and it says as Roaming Throne enters, choose a creature type. Roaming Throne is the chosen type in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. So with these 3 cards, well, actually just with Leyline and Roaming Throne, you turn everything in your deck into a ninja. And Roaming Throne, you name ninja when you cast it, and then suddenly you're getting double down effects on all of your stuff. And you have Kaito here to just make your ninjas better. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose a bunch of creatures with either really good comes into play effects or really good attack effects. So if we look at Nashi here, Nashi happens to be a ninja already, which is good, which means we don't really need the Leyline of Transformation in play to get the best effect of it. So he's a 2/2 with Menace for only 2 mana. That's pretty cool. Whenever Nashi's Searcher in the Dark deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If you put no cards into your hand this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Nashi. So if you don't put anything in, he gets a little bit bigger, and he can hit for even harder next turn, which is pretty cool. Satoru, I don't know. So his whole thing is he wants you to cast things for free in order to get the card draw off of him. So we're not really doing a whole lot of that, because Kaito, his ninjutsu, is not a cast, it's an ability. So that would trigger Satoru, but he's the only creature in Standard right now, or the only card in Standard right now that has ninjutsu. So I think we're going to pass on that. So what we'll do is we'll start building with 3 copies of Nashi. And then we're going to start digging our way around through the rest of Standard and see what we can dig up. A deck like this wants to be a bit on the aggressive end. So here's what we'll do. We're going to find a bunch of creatures that have good comes into play or attack effects. So let's take a look. So Nashi and Kaito, what can we put in the 1 mana slot? So immediately what comes to mind, if we look at blue and black in the 1 mana slot creature, what immediately comes to mind is, where's he at? The Spyglass Siren. The Spyglass Siren comes in, gives you a map token. It's a 1/1 flyer. It's pretty decent, and it has evasion, which will allow you to bring Kaito in early and pretty reliably. So let's go ahead and drop a few Spyglass Sirens in. Now, after that, the other thing that comes to mind is, where is he at? Where is our little friend? There he is, Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones, I think, would be good because in most cases your opponents want to not block Tiny Bones because of the Death Touch. So that's another thing that kind of synergizes with Kaito, is the fact that Tiny Bones will, in most cases, swing and connect with the opponent. And also, Roaming Throne will allow you to double down on the pilfering from Tiny Bones. So, pretty decent. Okay, so 1 mana, I think the 1 mana slot is filled up pretty well with Spyglass Siren and Tiny Bones. So, let's see what else we can make use of. So, let's look at turn 2. What are we going to be playing turn 2? So, what do we have here? We have Academy Lore Master, Air Marshal, Aquatic Alchemist, the Archmage's Newt. I don't think so. Let's see. Bubble Smuggler, Canyon Crab. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, draw a card, then discard a card. No, I don't think so. Let's see. What else do we have? Dour Port Mage. Whenever 1 or more other creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. Return another target creature you control to Summer Sand. That could actually be pretty decent, because like you can use this in conjunction with Kaito's ninjutsu ability. So that's a potential. We'll keep that in the back of our mind. I don't think we're going to do anything with it just yet, but we'll think about it. Duels of the Mind's power is equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. Whenever you commit a crime, you may draw a card. If you do discard a card, this ability triggers only each turn. Not that great. Escaped Experiment. It's Fairy Mastermind. Fairy Mastermind is pretty good. And a pretty decent 2-drop flyer. So, Fairy Mastermind, 2 mana, flash, flying. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. And that is an ability that would double up with Roaming Throne. Tell you what, let's jam 3 of those in there, just for now. Fear of Isolation. As an additional cost to cast this spell, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. Fly. Interesting. Interesting. I think the Fairy Mastermind's a better 2-drop, though. Let's see, what else we got here? Kitsa. Kitsa's interesting. Living Lectern. Malcolm, the Alluring Scoundrel. What else? Picklock Prankster might be decent. Picklock Prankster is mill 4 cards, then put an instant, sorcery, or fairy card from among the milled cards into your hand, and has Flying and Vigilance. Razzle Dazzler, Rona, Shipwreck Sentry, Shoreline Looter. Shoreline Looter can't be blocked. That's good. Threshold, whenever Shoreline Looter deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then discard a card unless 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. That's pretty decent, honestly. Can't be blocked. When it deals damage, you draw cards. Let's give that a shot. Oh, actually, we have Silent Hall Creeper too. It's a 1/1 that also can't be blocked. Whenever Hall Creeper deals damage to a player, choose one that has not been chosen. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Silent Hall Creeper. Draw a card. Silent Hall Creeper becomes a copy of another card creature you control. Yeah, this kind of power creeps the Shoreline Looter really hard. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay. So, that might be... Actually, hang on a second. Okay, so we're already at 9 2-drops. I think I want to make room for Bat. So actually, let's kill the Silent Hall Creeper. We kind of need the Bat in this deck. So let's find Mr. Bat. Where are you at? There you are, Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, kind of need it. Like a deck like this, I mean, it also flies. So you can use it for the Kaito's ninjutsu if you need to. Plus you can make it bigger with Kaito's ability. Okay, so what we got here so far? We got Spyglass Siren, Tiny Bones, Fairy Mastermind, Deep Cavern Bat, Nashi, and the 4-drops. Okay, so I think we are only going to have room for 3-drops at this point. So let's go ahead and look at turn 3 now. Okay, so turn 3, well, we have the Abhorrent Oculus. That's pretty cool. Although I don't think it's really for this deck, though. So we're not going to be like filling our graveyard super fast, and we're not playing Reanimation, so the Abhorrent Oculus is going to be a bit of a detriment. Chrome House Seed Shark, Coveted Falcon. Honestly, I think what we go for is 2 very specific cards. There it is, Kaito Larcenist. When Larcenist enters, for each player, choose up to 1 other target artifact or creature that player controls. For as long as Larcenist remains on the battlefield, the chosen permanents become treasure artifacts with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and loses all other abilities. So I think we want to play a few copies of that. And aside from that, we're just going to search them up. I know exactly what we want for this deck. We're gonna go get Gix. Give me 3 copies of Gix. Okay. So, we are loaded to the gills with creatures now. What we need now is we need some creature kill. So, yeah, we're at 27 creatures and 7 non-creatures. And those 7 non-creatures are the Leyline and Kaito. So, what I think we need to do is trim the fat a little bit. So, is Nashi good enough? Legendary and or enchantment cards. How many legends do we have in here? There's Tiny Bones, there's Nashi, there's Gix, there's Kaito, but it says... Okay, legendary or enchantment. So Nashi can get Kaito for us. Yeah, I think Nashi might be decent enough for this deck. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll drop Nashi down to a 2-of because it is legendary. We'll drop Fairy Mastermind to a 2-of. What does that put us at? 25? Okay, let's drop one copy of the Spyglass Siren, and that will keep us to 24 creatures. 27 if you count Kaito as a creature, which you kind of do in this deck. Okay, so that's what we got so far. What we need is some removal. So for the removal, I think we definitely need to go to Cut Down, because Cut Down is just way too good. So go to Cut Down. We're going to grab 3 copies of Cut Down, and we're going to go to Anoint. We're going to get 2 copies of Anoint with Affliction. So, having 3 Cut Down, 2 Anoints, and 3 Kaito Larcenous, that might be enough removal. It's like, the removal is pretty light, but a deck like this is a pretty aggressive build. So let's see again what we're looking at here. Spyglass Siren, 3 copies of Cut Down, 3 copies of Tiny Bones, 2 Fairy Mastermind, 2 Anoint with Affliction, 4 Bats, 2 Nashi, 3 Kaito Larcenist, 3 Gix, 4 Leyline, 3 Kaito, and then 4 Roaming Throne. The Roaming Throne as a 4 might be too many, but you know, we'll figure that out as we play. So now we need to work on the mana base. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so for the mana base, we are going to go with, I'm assuming just the usual suspects. Okay, so we want Darkslick Shores. We also want Gloomlake Verge. Add a black only if you control an island or a swamp. Well, we definitely want the Restless Reef. That, like, 100% has to come in. Now, we can go... Here's what we'll do. We'll do 2 copies of Underground River and 2 copies of Gloomlake Verge. There we go. Okay, let's take a look here. So, lands are still 24. I don't think we need more than 24 lands with this deck. So, we're looking at 6 islands, 6 swamps, 4 Darkslicks, 2 Gloomlake Verge, 4 Restless Reef, and 2 Underground River. I think that'll do. Let's look at our pips. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 of each. 1, 2, 2, 1 of each, and 4 colorless. So yeah, we should not have too much difficulty playing our spells. I think we'll be okay. Alright, but let's go down 1 island, up 1 swamp, just in case, because we do have the Gix that is a double pip. Okay, I think that should just about do it. Alright, let's apply the styles, and we're going to play a couple games just to get a feel for it and see if this deck is any decent at all. I mean, on paper it looks decent. Alright, oops all ninjas, let's go play some games. We're going to start in the play queue just to get a feel for the deck before we take it out into ranked. Alright, wish me luck. Okay, our opponent is illegible. Okay, so opponent goes first. We have Island, Swamp, Swamp, Kite Sail, Leyline, Gix, and Roaming Throne. I'm going to keep it because it has the Leyline. We are going to name... Oh, where's Ninja? I gotta type it, and that sucks. Ninja. Go. And done. Ninja time. Ruin Lurker Bat. Okay. Potentially bats. We'll go with the Swamp first. Play a second Plains, attack with the Ruin Lurker Bat, and take a damage. Alright, let's go with the island. This is a very slow hand, unfortunately. Let's see what they play. Prop Room, okay. Untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. How interesting. I like that. Alright, let's go here. And we'll go... Do we want the Larcenist right now, or do we want the Gix right now? I think I'll open with the Gix. Because I kind of want to hold back for the Roaming Throne, call Ninja, and then have the Kaito Larcenist nuke 2 creatures. I think that'll be fun. Ooh, Henri Tumblebag. Okay. Alright, I take that one. Alright. Let's go Swamp, and then we're going to go Roaming Throne, calling Ninja. We will not be attacking into that. Or will we? He's not likely to want to block with Henri Tumblewag. Let's attack and see what he does. Okay, he does block. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Hopefully the Ward 2 saves my throne. Classification. It did not save the throne, but that's okay. I have another one. Alright, let's go and play here. Play another Roaming Throne. Naming Ninja again. Now, don't you have another one? I'll be very cross with you. Live Creed Duo. Okay. Whenever another creature you control enters, gain 1 life. Botanical Brawler comes in. I take 1 damage. Alright. So, now we get to do something fun. Kaito Larcenist. Target up to 1 other artifact or creature you control. Submit 0. Target this. Submit 0. And then target that. Then we attack. Pop him. It's pretty cool. I like that. It's a good effect. Creature spells you have cast have Convoke. Okay. Well, you're unlocked now. Congratulations. It doesn't look like he's going to be doing much else this turn, though. Okay. Sacrifices a treasure to play the Rubble Belt Maverick. One card left in hand. Alright, he's gonna come at me with the Ruin Lurker. I was gonna block. Okay, yeah. Okay. Decent first game. We were off to a pretty slow start. Let's try it again. Ooh. I like that avatar. Big stompy demon, or dinosaur. Opponent goes first. We have Dark Slick Shores and 2 Swamps, so we can play the Spyglass Siren on 1. We got Kaito, Leyline, and Anoint. I'm gonna keep it. This looks like a good hand. Yep, submit it. Name Ninja. Alright, play a Swamp. I will play Dark Slick Shores and play a Spyglass Siren. Siren comes in, makes a map token. Gotta say, I was expecting to see a bat come down that turn. Attack for 1. Turn. I want to keep that 2 mana open in case of bat. No, but Unstoppable Slasher, which is perfect for Anoint with Affliction. All right. Let's get Kaito in here. Next, all attack. Ninja time. Ow. And then we will do, you get an emblem with ninjas you control, get +1. Now, does this emblem stack is my question. Ooh, bloodletter. Alright, let's go here. We'll go attack. Alright, he's gonna take that 4. Let's find out. It does stack. That's amazing. Let's explore with the Spyron. Let's put that in the graveyard. I already have 3. Let's do it again. I cut down. That can stay there. I love that Kaito like bounces in and out of existence. Very thematic of a ninja. Tiny bones. All right. You want to attack? It looks like he's thinking about it. Oh, he sacrifices for Annihilating Glare. Interesting. Okay, so Restless Reef comes in, and we attack. I will cut him down. Oh shoot, I forgot to use the damn ability. I'm stupid. Arg. That's fine. That's cool. He can't block. Alright, take some damage. Then we'll go here and we'll do Surveil. Keep the Nashi, send the Spyglass down. Okay, we'll draw Nashi. Nashi is a ninja, so he comes in as a 4/4. Deep Cavern Bat is a ninja, so it comes as a 3/3. Okay, this is getting fun. I like how it's coming together like that. The fact that that emblem stacks is insane. Oh, a Roman Throne. Thought I already had 4 of those. Oh man, that was funny. Death Gamer. What a great name. Okay, we get to go first this time, which is awesome. Again, we have the Leyline in hand. Dark Slick, Island, and Swamp. We have a Spyglass Siren, Nashi, and a Roaming Throne. I'm gonna keep it. Yep. Play it. Name Ninja. Alright, we're gonna go Dark Slick first into Spyglass Siren. Comes in and makes us a map token. Swamp. Okay, let's go here. And we will attack for 1. And play a Nashi. Alright, opponent plays a second Swamp into a Skullcap Snail. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Okay, I will exile Tiny Bones. Ooh, okay. Let's go here into Gix. Attack. Draw some cards. Yeah. I like it. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. He's going to take my cut down. Or my Deep Cavern Bat. He took the cut down. That's about what I expected. Okay. We need more land. But you know what? I'm going to bat you. So you have Visage of Dread, Thornplate Intimidator, and Cracked Skull. Yeah, we'll take your Cracked Skull. Then we'll go attack like so. Mm-hmm. Do you want to block with your bat? I didn't think so. Alright, mill 2. Aw, I could have used that. That's fine. Pay a life, draw a card. Pay a life, draw a card. There's Anoint. Perfect. Let's go and play the Spyglass Siren. We'll come in. Yep, that'll be that. Okay, not bad. So far, so decent. Also, provided that you get the ley line in your open, it definitely makes a difference. Okay, so that's a little too reactive for me, so we're gonna mulligan that. Okay, Darkslick, Restless, and Swamp for Fairy Mastermind, Kite Sail, Kaito, and Deep Cavern Bat. I will keep. We'll send back the Kite Sail Larcenist. Keep the rest. Name Angel. Okay. I will play Darkslick Shore. We'll play Plains. Alright. I will play Swamp into Deep Cavern Bat. Herd Migration, Atraxa, Archangel, Leyline, Archangel, and Temporary Lockdown. Let's see. You don't have any lands in your hand, so I'm going to take your Leyline Binding. We all know this deck all too well. Okay, they got a land, but they can't cast Temporary Lockdown with it though, which is great. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Swamp so we can get Kaito into play. So we're gonna go attack, Ninja, bounce. You can have your Leyline back. Hit you. And then we're going to Emblem up. Do they get a land? No, they gotta get lost. That's fine. I got my Emblem. I'm good. Okay. Let's play our Underground River. And we'll play a Deep Cavern Bat. We'll take that Leyline Binding back. Thank you. And pass the turn. We can flash in the Fairy Mastermind now. Pass. Alright. Flash it in. Ooh, Kite Sail. Nice. Play the Restless. Do you want to play the Roaming Throne? Nah, not yet. Attack for 3. And we'll play the Tiny Bones. Explore. Okay, here's a land. End turn. Alright, they finally got their forest. Herd Migration, yep. Go get a land. Alright, I'll play the Gloom Lake Verge. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what's in your graveyard? Nothing I can steal, unfortunately. That's fine though. So here's what we'll do. We will activate the Restless Reef just to pound some more damage in real quick. You mill. I unfortunately can't play any of your stuff because I don't have 2. That's fine though. Decline. End turn. Alright, they got a mountain. would like to play their Up the Beanstalk just for fun. I wouldn't be triggering it at all. But being able to steal it from them would apply psychic damage. Right. They add a colorless. Oh no, they add a black. Okay. Black, red, white. Pass. Okay. Alright, well, let's see here. Yeah. Missing that many land drops will definitely put you behind with that deck. He also didn't have any ramp whatsoever. He kind of got boned by the double Cavern of Souls. Ooh, a Sunken Citadel. What's that? Enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color, or add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land sources. Pardon me. Okay. Decent card for a very specific deck. Made her. Okay, so we go first. Awesome. We have Underground River and Restless Reef. 2 Spyglass Siren, Kite Sail, Tiny Bones, and Yawgmoth Praetor. I'll keep it. And we'll play the Underground River first. And play... Spyglass Siren. Tiny Bones isn't really that good until your opponent has stuff in the graveyard. Okay, they play a Restless Reef, so they may be on the same game plan as us. So let's play the Reef right now so that we can play Gix next turn. And I will put a Tiny Bones on the table and attack for 1. I have to play Dark Slick into Persistent Marshstalker. +1/+0 for each other rat you control. Whenever you attack with 1 or more rats, if 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you may pay 3. If you do, return Marshstalker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go Dark Slick. And then we'll go Gix. And then we will attack. He's going to block the Tiny Bones, as I wanted him to. I'll pay life, draw a card. Gloomlake Verge. I'm going to play another Dark Slick Shore. Thinking about what they have in their hand. They have a Lord Skitter. A perfect target for my Kite Sail Arsonist. Alright, let's go and play the Gloomlake Verge. Play Kite Sail. Get rid of that Lord Skitter. Then we will attack, like so. Draw 2 cards. Cool. Let's play Tiny Bones. Swamp. They do have up to 5 mana this turn, so they could play a potential board wipe. No, Annihilating Glare. Alright. Kill it. Pay it. Lord Skitter comes back. Ooh, Anoint. Good choice. And he chooses not to attack, which is fine. Okay, let's see here. I do have Restless Reef. So let's activate the Reef. Next, attack with those. Make you mill. Oh, he's also playing red. Interesting. Some kind of Gixis deck. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. Yeah, swing that rat at me. No blocks. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go here. And then we will go Roaming Throne. We are going to name Pirate right now, because we don't have ninjas. We'll just attack for 1 with the Spyglass. Okay. Then we'll play a Spyglass Siren. It'll come in and give us 2 map tokens. And I'm going to hold that last mana open in case they draw a bat. Three cards in hand. No man lands on their side. Azure Beastbinder. 1/3 Vigilance. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. Whenever Beastbinder attacks, up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness 2/2 until your next turn. Wow, that's pretty decent. That card might actually be good for this deck. And it's a 2-drop? Yeah, pretty decent. Alright, make more rats. Don't think he's gonna attack me though. Pass? Okay, he is going to attack me. Oh, so he can get the persistent Marshstalker back. Oh, but he chose not to. Okay. Well, let's go to blocks, and we will block 1 creature. Take 1 damage. Pass. The funeral room. Okay. Yep, I will lose a life from that. That kind of sucks. I like that card. That's a good card. Ooh, that's not good though. Let's see. Alright, well let's go ahead and map up Tiny Bones. Get a land. Okay. Do it again. Another land. Do it again. Another one. Well, at least I'm getting all those dirty lands out of my deck. Alright. Spyglass Siren. Comes in, makes a map token. Let's do it again. Hey, there's something that's not a land. Yeah, let's do it twice. Yeah. Okay. Attackers are you, you, and you. Alright, he chooses to take it. Anoint with Affliction on the Tiny Bones. All that work down the drain. Good thing he can't unlock that door. Okay, takes my cut down, makes another rat. Alright, well, that's gotta get blocked. Go to 6, and I lose a life. Yeah, I was gonna animate the Restless Reef and attack. Alright, cool. So even in that game where we were not firing on all cylinders at all, we still did pretty well. This deck's kind of fun. I might make this deck into a deck tech for the channel. I'm thinking, have we lost a game with it yet? I don't know. Okay, so we got an Underground River and a Swamp. Kite Sail, Tiny Bones, Anoint, Gix, and Rubbing Throne. Looks pretty decent, and it gives me something to play on turn 1, so I'll keep it. Okay, the Abraded Bluffs. Alright, let's go and play Swamp into Tiny Bones. I like Tiny Bones. He's a good guy. Alright. Do we have anything to play turn 2? We have Annoy with Affliction. I think we'll just play the Restless Reef. Attack for 1 into a Lightning Helix. Show me you got it. Oh, I get lost. Okay. I'll take 2 map tokens. Ooh. Missed the land drop. Not good. Alright, let's go and play Gix. There's the land drop. Seal from existence. Okay. Works for me. Alright, let's go swamp into roaming throne. Naming pirate. Animpakal. Alright. Ooh. I like that. Well, we're just gonna cut that down. And then we are going to attack. And then we're just gonna hard cast Kaito. Let's do Surveil too. Nashi and cut down. Give me the cut down first, and then we'll get Nashi later. Mountain. Myrel, Shield of Argive. I have not seen that in a long time. Alright, cool. I like it. So, let's see here. We're gonna go... First things first, we're going to get the emblem. Then we're going to attack. See if they block. If they don't block, we'll kite sail. Okay. Kite sail it is. I will transform one of my artifacts into a treasure token. Only one though. Alright, and I'll keep my mana open. Actually, never mind. It's all good. Okay, so we've been playing for roughly an hour. I want to see how we're doing so far. Show me my profile. Oh, I gotta log in. It's been a while since I logged into this. Give me just a moment. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Is it showing? Shoot. It's not showing the deck that I've been playing. Probably because it wasn't logged in. That's unfortunate. Let me try reloading. Yep, it is not showing. That's fine. Not that big of a deal anyways. Alright. Let's get back to the game. Well, we played enough of it to understand how the deck operates. So let's take it into ranked and see if we just get blown out of the water by mono red all day. Play. Okay, what do we got here? So we have Dark Slick Shores ×2, Kite Sail Larcenist, Kaito, Tiny Bones, Gix, and Roaming Throne. I will keep it. Okay, opponent opens with Underground Mortuary, and they choose not to send anything down. I will play Tiny Bones. They play a Swamp. Into Cutdown. Can't say I blame him. Insidious Fungus. Sacrifice, choose one. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Alright, let's go Dark Slick. And I'll cut that down now. Before you have mana to activate it. And we very unfortunately drew Leyline and did not draw a third land. That could be the end of this game. Yeah. Let's go to the next game. Not good. I really dislike missing land drops. However, though, that was the first game we played where we did miss an early land drop. Rapide. Okay, so what do we got here? We have 2 Restless Reef, so that's pretty slow. But we do have Kite Sail, Tiny Bones, Deep Cavern Bat. I think I want to mulligan this. Okay, that's a little bit better. And we have 2 ley lines. Alright, sure. Keep it, send 1 ley line back. Play the ley line. Say Ninja. Opponent goes first, they play a Shadowy Backstreet. Oh, lovely. Alright. Play the Spyglass. Comes in, makes a map token. And play a Swamp into Collector's Vault. This is definitely a Reanimator deck. Alright, Swamp. We'll go next. Attack for 1. End the turn. Play the Collector's Vault. They discard what? And Itali. Pass. Alright, end of turn. Play the Mastermind. Alright, my turn. Go and attack. Ninja time. Or the Spyglass Siren. Pop, pop. Then we go Ninja Emblem.
I've trained with the best.
Alright, 4 mana. 5 mana. They should be able to resurrect something now. Maybe not. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and we will Ninja up again, and then we will attack. Live or die. Okay. Well, that sucks dick. Yeah. Live or die. That's pretty good. Live or die is pretty good. Instant speed resurrection. Deep within the house is an underground chamber. Okay, so what do we got here? We have an island, a restless reef, and a swamp. We also have Nashi, Kitesail Arsonist, Tiny Bones, and the Roaming Throne. This looks like a decent hand. I'll keep it. Alright, play Black Cleave, Heart for Hero. Alright, well, this will be the test for sure. Alright, play Mountain. They're plotting a Slick Shot. Alright, and me with no removal. Just perfect. Island. Alright, let's play that Nashi. Plotting again. Alright, well, let's do Kite Sail now. Get rid of that Heartfire Hero. And we will attack. Move to 16. Get a +1 counter on Nashi. Slick Shot. Slick Shot. We're about to take a ton of damage here. Swift Spear also, huh? Fight of the Meek. Yep. Get everybody growing. We know what this deck does. So 3/2 trample, just 3/2. Block there. Jesus. So much damage. The damage potential of that deck is out of control. Yeah, we really can't do anything about it. Let's see. We could Kaito and like tap down a creature for 2 turns. Steal a Heartfire Hero to block with. Just think. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out of this because that turn just wrecked us. All right, well, let's hard cast a Kaito. We'll do -2.
I've got this.
Keep that thing tapped down for 2 turns.
I've got them pinned. Press the attack.
Then we'll just attack. Actually, no, we won't even attack with Nashi. There's no point. Yep. Block there with Tiny Bones. Yeah, it's just so much damage, man. Literally ridiculous. No removal. That sucks. That's really disappointing. But it is what it is. I mean, that deck just blows you up no matter what. And honestly is the reason why I don't play a whole lot of best of 1 anymore. I've been sticking to best of 3 quite a bit. Alright, let's see here. So we have Darkslick, Gloomlake, Verge, and Swamp. And a Spyglass Siren, Leyline, Cutdown, and Gix. I will keep it. Looks like our opponent is choosing whether or not to take a mulligan. Okay, looks like I saw 1 mulligan happen just now. What's it gonna be? There we go. All right, let's put our Leyline into play. We will name Ninja. Then we will go with the Gloomlake Verge and play the Spyglass Siren. Create a map token. Okay, so we have the Fabled Passage. Sacrifice that, go get a land of your choice, and it is a forest. Okay, let's play Darkslick Shores. I'm going to activate onto the Spyglass Siren. Kaito can stay right there. End turn. But now they know what I'm up to. Okay, so this is domain. So we don't have to worry about too much. Right. Swamp. Next. Attack. Ninja time.
This is where things
Right. Emblem up.
and into the fray. Just try to keep up.
Here's where they blow up Kaito. Horror, huh? Ah, Overlord of the Hotwoods. That's pretty wild that they still get to draw when they don't use the actual cast of the spell, bringing in for its impending cost. Let's see. Yeah, let's go and play Gix. Attack. We will draw, pay life to do so. And then I'm going to Surveil 2. Okay, Dark Slick Shores or Underground River. Send the Dark Slick Shores down, draw the Underground River. Play the Underground River. Play Spyglass Siren. Make a map token. Okay, Meticulous Archive. Surveil for 1. What up, Kaito? I see you hovering. Helga the Skittish Seer. Okay, now this is interesting. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, you draw a card and gain 1 life. Put a +1/+1 counter on Helga. Add X mana of any one color, where X is Helga Skittish Seer's power. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells with mana value 4 or greater. Or okay, so it's a thing. All right, so let's go ahead and map token here. Alright, give us a land. We'll play it. Then we will go Emblem up
I've trained with the best.
and swing. Boom, boom, boom. A little too fast for the domain deck. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. So we know it can beat domain. That's awesome. It just kind of sucks that we got our booties clapped by that red deck so hard. But I shouldn't be so hard on myself for that. It's like, when you don't have removal in your hand, you're gonna die. Alright, so we go first. We have 2 ley lines. Restless Reef and Swamp. Nashi, Kaito, Gix. Let's keep it. Yep, put them both out. We'll go Ninja. In addition to their other types, mind you. So let's have everything be a Ninja Phyrexian. We'll play the Restless Reef. Alright, they play a Swamp. Oh no, Duress. Take my Kaito. Let's play this Swamp, because that's the Swamp they know. Play Nashi. Okay. Play Swamp. Attack for 2. Does it connect? Of course not. Play Gix. Okay, to play a Swamp. To a Deep Cavern Bat. To take my cut down. You dick. Alright. Attack for 3. Pay a life, draw a card. Okay, that works. I will choose Ninja. Not that it really matters. Everything's a Ninja. Archfiend of the Dross. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Submit 0. Submit you. Submit 0. Submit you. Boom, boom. Oh, he keeps my cut down. That sucks. Alright, let's attack. Okay, we're gonna draw a lot of cards right now. Yep, take action, take action, take action, take action. Okay, that turned out pretty good. So let's play that. Play Deep Cavern Bat. We're gonna take 2 cards from you now. What do I want? Don't concede. Please don't concede. Okay, yeah. Give me Cut Down. And give me Annoy with Affliction. You can keep your Duress. Oh, that's dirty. That is so dirty. Yep. You can Duress. That was vile. That was vile what just happened. Ugh. I did have fun. I had a lot of fun with that game. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. Good old-fashioned freaking double triggers on everything. That was nasty. Now I'm gonna lose this next game just because that last game was so good. Okay, all right, and we get to go first. That's actually pretty cool. So we get Restless Reef and Island. We have a Ley Line. We have 2 Deep Cavern Bats. I'm gonna keep it. All right, put the Ley Line in. Name Ninja. Put a Restless Reef into play. All right, they play an Underground Mortuary. They will Surveil 1. And they choose not to do anything with it. So first things first, we play Deep Cavern Bat. Show me what you got. Vein Ripper, Virtue, Vein Ripper, Founding, Moment of Truth. We're gonna take that Virtue from you. Don't you dare draw more removal. Okay, Founding and Third Path. Just gonna play that into Moment of Truth. Right? Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of those cards into your hand, 1 into your graveyard, and 1 on the bottom of your library. Put a Overlord of the Bailmerk down there. Okay. Very cool. So next, attack for 1. Play Deep Cavern Bat. Let's see here. Moment of Truth. Yeah, we'll take your Moment of Truth. Dark Player mills 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, another Reanimator build. Okay, so we will attack 2. Then we'll play a Deep Cavern Bat. We will get rid of the Squirming Emergence. That's gotta go. I was going to take your freaking Deadly Cover Up though. Yeah, he plays the Moment of Truth. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, pays the 2 mana to cast it. It's a land. Land to the graveyard. Yeah, there's the land. Fabled Passage. If he pulls another land, this game's probably going to be over next turn. Because he's just going to wipe my bats away. Souls of the Lost. That's a big boy. Still no land. This kind of sucks. Well, attack for 3. Play a Spyglass Siren. Activate for that one. Anoint, huh? I'll keep it there. It's a good card. Okay. Ooh, that's a big boy. Yeah, Prankster. Block. Alright. Well, let's anoint that. Oh, anointing. Put him to 10. Don't you dare have a land. Don't you dare have a land. Yeah, we take 11. It's fine, we're at 30. Look, he's got a land. I'm dead. Does he blow it? He does. Oh, GG. Ugh, that sucked. That really sucked. We almost got there on 2 lands and 3 bats, though. Let's play again. That's an adorable little avatar. Okay, so we got 3 lands. A Gloom Lake Verge, an island, and a swamp. We have Nashi, we have Kaito, we have Bat, and Leyline. Keep. Submit. Name, Ninja. That's a nice card back. I like that. Mountain into Scamp. Great. It's this deck. It's gotta happen. Every, like, second game. It's gonna be this stupid deck. Alright, let's go and play a Swamp. And we'll play Deep Cavern Bat. Show me what's in your hand there. Felonious Rage, Emberheart Challenger. +2/+2 against haste. When the creature dies, create a detective. So just take the Emberheart. Yep, Slicky. Scamp. Drop both rages. No blocks. Drop both your rages. Okay. I'm surprised. I would have put it on the Cacophony Scam. Alright. Well, that's actually pretty good. So let's see here. Let's go with the island. And does that have haste? Of course it has haste. We have to wait. It's hard to maintain a positive outlook when this is the deck you face like every 2 out of 3 games. It's honestly what has been keeping me from playing a lot of best of 1. I've been playing a lot of best of 3 because this deck exists. And because decks like this exist, the real problem isn't the deck itself, it's that it limits creativity of other decks. Because you have to run cards like Anoint with Affliction. You have to run bounce spells. Like you have to run like a certain like criteria of spells just to make sure you don't get blown out by this deck. And this deck is going to blow me out because I'm at 3 now. There's literally nothing I can do at this point. So like, if I play Kaito to pin down Emberheart, the Slick Shot is going to kill me next turn because they'll draw an instant. So here, let's do this. We'll play Kaito. And we'll put 2 stun counters right there. And we'll see what they end up drawing. If they drew a land, that will probably be the best thing for us. But if they drew like a shock, then we're just dead. Okay, it wasn't a shock. Alright, well that's fine. So let's go ahead and cast Cut Down right here. And then we will put 2 more stun counters right there. And then we'll play Nashi. It does seem like Best of One exists as a vehicle for standard content creation, and they should curate it. That really is a big thing too. Is most people, like most new players, they're gonna gravitate towards Best of One, and so that encourages like content creators to do Best of One content, because that's what people want. Pin it down some more.
Sit down. Rethink your life.
Land. Alright. Oh, here we go. So, he is pinned down pretty well. That's good for us. So, let's go ahead and attack again. Boom to 13. Bring a Kaito to my hand. We're actually going to do the Surveil and try to find... Okay, that was not any removal. That's removal, though. Good. We want that. Alright, let's play Gix. End turn. You're really on the wire right now. Alright, another land. Cool. What is that last card in your hand, bro? Pass? Alright, my turn. Kaito Larcenist, that's good. Okay. We're gonna go +1. Give all of our ninjas +1. Attack.
Underestimate my skills.
Alright, you go to 2. Nash's ability will trigger, but I cannot afford any more life. Yeah, bring a Gix to my hand. Decline. Decline. It hurts to hit this decline button. It really does. Alright. Do we play the Kite Sail? We play the Kite Sail. Alright, Kite Sail comes in. We submit 0 for ourselves and 1 for our opponent. That becomes a treasure token. That's fine, it's not dying. It's just transforming. Yep. Pass. Wow, that was so damn close. Oh my god. We were at 2 health. I forgot, what was that? 4, almost 5 turns. Oh my god. I need a breather after that one. That was nasty. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Now that we have successfully beaten the mono red deck, let's go take a peek at our deck and see what we can do about it. Jesus, that was obnoxious is what that was. Okay, so here's what we have for our deck so far. So we're running 3 Spyglass, 3 Cut Down, 3 Tiny Bones, 2 Fairy Mastermind, 2 Anoint, 4 Deep Cavern Bat, 2 Nashi, 3 Kite Sail, 3 Gix, 4 Leyline, 3 Kaito, and 4 Roaming Throne. Now, I kind of need something to do with the extra copies of Leyline. So, if we have extra copies of Leyline later on in the game, we kind of need something, a way to like discard them. So I'm thinking we might want to run a couple copies of Liliana. Liliana might actually do us well in this deck, just for like a little added control. So I'd say let's drop 1 copy of Roaming Throne, and we'll drop 1 copy of, honestly, Tiny Bones, because Tiny Bones has not been performing very well for me. He has yet to steal a single card from our opponent. So let's drop down on those, and I'm gonna add 2 copies of Lily. That might do us pretty well. And also, Liliana is a legendary permanent, which Nashi can search up for us, which is very good. Okay. So, let's look at our removal package now. We're running 3 Cut Down, 2 Anoint, 2 Liliana, 3 Kite Sail. So it could be decent. Chart a Course. Let's actually take a look at that. Chart a Course, Sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you attack this turn. That's not too shabby, actually. Yeah, that is actually not too bad. Do we want to run it, though? The question is what to cut for it, though, because like we're pretty stacked. Like, we're really tight with this deck right now. I don't want to go down on lands at all, because we're already at 24 lands. Tell you what, let's go with Liliana for now, and we may try Chart a Course later on. I do like that idea, though. Alright, let's play a game. That was a stressful ass game, oh my god. Okay, so what do I have here? Our opponent goes first. We have 3 lands and 4 creatures. Looks pretty good to me. We'll keep it. One good thing about this deck is it does not require the ley line to win games. It does help. Alright, play Underground Mortuary. And they chose not to drop the item on top. Spyglass Siren. Comes in, creates a map token. I would not be surprised if this is another, like, domain deck. Oh no, they play Duress. And they get nothing for their troubles. But now they know what's coming. And it's that Deep Cavern Bat. Hopefully you're holding a cut down for it. He is playing the cut down. That's fine. I got rid of your card. But now I know what you have. So, Gix's Command, Glissa, Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, cool. So we'll see if they play the Glissa next turn, or the Liliana, or the Bat to take my Liliana. But they don't know Liliana's in my hand. So they could just go with Glissa. They could also be scared enough of Gix to try and take one. Oh, no. Cool. They played the Glissa. That's what I wanted to see.
Enough with the mysteries.
Cool. Alright, swing for 1. They're very likely going to play the Bat this turn. Restless Cottage, Deep Cavern Bat. You got it. What do you want to take? Probably the Roaming Throne. Yeah. Yes, that looked like a good call to me. Alright, let's play Nashi. And then we'll go, each player discards a card. I will discard the Spyglass Siren. They got rid of a swamp. Interesting. Attack for 1. Pop. Alright, and Spyglass. Leyline, huh? I don't really need that anymore. It's kind of only good on turn 1. Or turn 0, actually. Did they get the land? Looks like they did not draw land. Yep, swing in. Ow.
Regret that.
Okay. Well, but we did get a land though, so that's pretty cool. All right. So +1. Each player discards a card. I will discard this Gix.
Tired of your secrets.
You discard a cut down. Interesting. All right, I'll play this Gix. We will draw cards. Take action, pay life. Take action, pay life. Ooh, an island. We like islands. Yeah, that was actually what I was hoping for. Yep, come on in.
I really don't have time.
Ooh, look who it is. All right, let's go. Let's each player discard a card. I'll discard this island.
We all have things we love.
Duress. Good call on that. All right, let's attack. Ninja time.
Don't be jealous of my technique.
The housewarming party has arrived.
Okay. Yeah, take action, draw a card. Take action, draw a card. And take action, draw a card. Cool. Let's go and play the island. And then we'll play the Spyglass Siren. And since everyone is not a what is it? A ninja this game, we're going to go -2 and keep your bat tapped down. Yeah, there you go. That was good. That worked out pretty well. I'll say this. I'm very happy that the deck operates well without having to rely on the ley line. Okay, what do I have here? So, opponent goes first. We have Darkslick, Island, Swamp, Spyglass Siren, Anoint, Liliana, and Roaming of Thurin. Looks like a good hand to me. I'll keep it. Opponent goes with Undercity Sewers on turn 1, Surveils for 1. And do they keep it? Looks like they like what they see. Let's play the Darkslick Shores first and play Spyglass Siren. It'll come in, make a map token, and that is the end of the turn. Ah, Deep Cavern Bat. Take my Lily. Or my Anoint. How anointing do you want to be? Takes the Anoint. Okay. Let's go and play the Swamp. And then I'm going to map up with the Spyglass Siren. Gets me into their land. Attack for 1. Now watch them play another Deep Cavern Bat. Play a Swamp. Attack for 1. Yep, there's the other Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, what do you want? Takes the Liliana. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and play Swamp. And then we will attack for 1. Do you let it through? He does. Ninja time. Bounce that.
Looks like I gotta fight.
Now, do we Surveil 2 or tap a creature down? I think we Surveil 2.
Aha. Now
I like Kaito's little phrases he uses. Okay, comes after me.
Not how I die.
Oh, look what I got. This should be fun. Alright, so we are going to first... We'll go +1, get that emblem. And then we will attack for 4.
Thrive in the dark.
Then we're going to Deep Cavern Bat you. Let's go for the throat. Okay. And in that case, let's let it resolve because I want to see what their hand is. Okay, so they don't have any counter spells in hand, which is good. So that means I will cast Anoint right here. Oh, I should have read that card. That card's stupid. I've never seen that. Okay, that's on me. I've never seen that card before.
Next time, I'll win.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's play the Spyglass. Play Nashi. Rebuild our group. Put a +1 on the Spyglass. What are you waiting for? Hey, look, it's Kaito. I can see it right there. I like him. Bloom Creed Escort. That is so silly. A hummingbird. Right, he brings the Fairy Mastermind in. And then go for the throw on Nashi. Can't say I'm surprised. Plays a Demolition Field. Interesting. That's good for taking care of pesky manlands. Let's see here. Well, he knows that I have the Kaito now, so he's not going to let that attack through. So, what we can do is we can play Kaito, tap something down. If that's even something we want to do. Or we could play the Ley Line and make it into a 3/3. Let's do that. Let's see if they'll let me do it. Alright, everything's a ninja now. Attack for 3. Alright, takes the 3. Cool. Alright, makes a Mirrex token. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a Let's Play a game. Yeah, come on in. Right, plays the Underground River. Okay, so we have Tiny Bones and Roaming Throne. So let's attack and see what they do. Do you want to block? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so in that case, let's play Tiny Bones. We'll also play Roaming Throne. We will choose Ninja. Yep. Make a little guy. Oof. Your deck looks very familiar to mine. Yeah, just come with the flyers. Very familiar indeed. Okay, so let's see here. If we tap down the Gix and play Kaito, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only 10 damage. And if we plus 1 Kaito, that's only 13 damage. If the Gix gets tapped down. Or if for any reason we would have a way to kill it. And if I activate the Restless Reef, he's just going to Demolition Field it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have enough to kill me next turn. Does he have a manland? No, he does not. Okay. So let's bring Kaito in. And then we'll go -2 to stun Gix. Ah, he's got a bird, you jackass. Alright, this game's over. That bird's pretty good. I don't know if I'd play the bird, though. I think I'd play, like, Shore Up instead. Oh my god. Okay. So, I don't want to go out on a loss like that, because that was something. So we're going to play one more. I will say though, this deck is pretty fun. Yes, we have learned the ways of the burb. All right, what do we have? So we have 3 lands: Kite Sail, Tiny Bones, Liliana, Roaming Throne. I think we should be okay. I think we'll keep it. And opponent goes first, fortunately. It feels like opponent has gone first more than we have all night. Play Tiny Bones. Alright. Okay, so we got Boros Mice. Kill it. So we need to kill as many things as possible as quickly as possible. Play the Restless Reef. Play another Emberheart. Perfect. Demonic Ruckus, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go with the Swamp into the Liliana. -2. Make you sacrifice a dude. Hopefully they don't have a third haster. They do. Ah, you fuck. Yeah. Are you going after my face or are you going after Liliana? My. Yeah. That's fine. We got a Kite Sail. Alright. Let's go and play the Restless Reef. Play the Kite Sail. Submit 0 for myself. Submit 1 for you. Yeah, you get a draw card. Here comes the removal spell. Oh, more Manifold Mice. Interesting. Yep. Okay, that did not attack though. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll go Swamp. And then we'll go Roaming Throw. We will choose Ninja, because we do have a Leyline in hand. Attack or two. I feel like they're waiting to acquire a critical mass of pump spells in their hand. There will be ninjas. It's my ninja chair. Yes, this is how we force ninjas in current standard. Hell, that could be the title for the video. Come on. I don't think you need to think about this that hard. Though they potentially could be AFK. AFK with 3 Manifold Mice on the table. But though while they are taking their time, we can take a moment to appreciate the beautiful art on that card. That is so cool looking. Oh, something happening? Okay. I'm here. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go Island, and then we will transform everything into ninjas. Attack. I think they may be AFK. Not exactly how I wanted to end tonight, but it is what it is. A Dimir Brushwag deck. Now, how would we get the Brushwag into play in only green and blue and black? Or are we naming Brushwag on the Leyline? All right, 2 triggers. Hey, it's Kaito. I don't need 2 of them. Get out of here, man. Start the game with 2 Leylines named Ninja Brushwag. You know what? I think you're onto something there. I did have a game earlier where I had 2 Leylines to start with, and I just went Ninja Phyrexian. Everyone was touched by Phyresis. Yeah, we could go Ninja, and then we can bust into a rap with Go Ninja, Go. That could totally be a thing. Yeah, that's true, in case they want to blow one up. It is probably the smarter play than just going for memes. They gone? Yeah, they're gone. That sucked. That is what it is. Hey, look at that. We earned our pips back that we lost earlier. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I think a little bit of refinement is in order. We had a pretty decent showing with the deck. Played a lot of games in play queue and won, I think, all of them. And then had a pretty decent measure in the actual ranked queue. So, let's see. Tiny Bones is good. But like I said, like he has yet to actually steal anything from the opponent. He either dies too early or just doesn't show up in time. Fairy Mastermind. I like Fairy Mastermind, especially for this deck. But I think I might want to bump up on Nashi. Yes, yeah, the leyline. The leyline, I kind of feel like I have to play 4 of them to maximize the potential of getting it in the opening hand. So I don't want to go down on those. Kaito. I like this new Kaito. I like this new Kaito a lot. It would be pretty cool if his 0 ability was like draw 2 cards and discard a card. That would be pretty cool. But I do like the Surveil. The Surveil is nice. And the Surveil kind of like... You could run multiple Surveil effects if you had more of like a graveyard strategy. But this is more of just like a more aggressive style deck. The Deep Cavern Bats are very good, especially if they are Deep Cavern Ninjas and they get bigger. I like that. The Kaito Larcenist with the double trigger off Roaming Throne is really strong. Nashi, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's ditch the Tiny Bones altogether. We'll go up 1 on the Spyglass Siren and up 1 on the Nashi. Because I really like the Spyglass Siren for turn 1. I'm really liking Nashi. Nashi's pretty decent. Fairy Mastermind, Deep Cavern Bat. The Kite Sail's really good, especially because it has the ward on it. God, that's the thing with this deck, is like it's really tight on its numbers. I don't want to take too much away and potentially damage the deck. Silent Hall Creeper. I was looking at it when I was first building the deck, and it looked cool. But it was competing for Deep Cavern Bat and Fairy Mastermind. So we could run it over Fairy Mastermind, but I like having Mastermind as a haster and a draw engine for when the opponents draw. Let's take a quick look. Hall Creeper. So when he hits the opponent, he can grow by 2, draw a card, or become a copy of another creature. Now, creatures that he would become a copy of, he could become a copy of Deep Cavern Bat, but at that point he would just become a flying lifelinker. He wouldn't steal a card from the opponent because he would already be in play. Nashi, you can't copy him because he's legendary, and legend rule would trigger. Kaito Larcenist wouldn't be great because the comes into play effect would have already happened. Gix is a legendary. You could copy Roaming Throne. Well, if he was a ninja and Roaming Throne was in play, yeah, you'd pretty much only be copying Spyglass Siren, Fairy Mastermind, or Deep Cavern Bat with the Silent Hall Creeper. His other 2 abilities are decent, though. 2+ and +1 counters and draw a card. Yeah, but I think I like Fairy Mastermind and Deep Cavern Bat over Silent Hall Creeper. But I did think about him when I was building the deck initially, so... other than that... Yeah, honestly, I think the deck is like really tight as it is. Bird clone. Mockingbird. Mockingbird, blue and X, flying. You may have Mockingbird enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield with mana value less than or equal to the amount of mana spent, except it's a bird in addition to its other types and has flying. Now, what would we be copying with this? I mean, you could copy Roaming Throne, get more Roaming Thrones on the table. That'd be pretty cool. You can have it come in as copies of Kaito Larcenist. And it could come in as a Kite Sail Ninja and get the double trigger off a Roaming Throne. That's a possibility too. Yeah. Stuff to think about. Definitely stuff to think about. Has the value of copying anything as well as potentially being a bird to enable a ninjutsu. That is very true. Yeah. And a bird that you would want to bounce. Whereas Deep Cavern Bat is a little awkward. You don't really want to bounce the Deep Cavern Bat unless you have the ability to recast it really quickly. I did play against a domain deck earlier today that was kind of screwed on mana, and that allowed me to bounce the bat and then replay it. Yeah. But anyways, so that is the deck in its current iteration. I think I'm going to do a full deck tech on this sometime soon. Because honestly, like, the deck's super fun. Like, it plays like your average like Dimir mid-range build. It's just really fun to play. Like it's just a different take on the Dimir mid-range. I'm really liking the combination of Kaito with Leyline making everybody a ninja, Roaming Throne doubling down the ninja triggers, and then just loading up a bunch of non-ninjas that have cool effects. So yeah, I think I'll do a deck tech on this in the near future. So, all right, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. So, take care for now.